ডেইলি সানে আমার যে আর্টিকেলটা প্রকাশিত হয়েছে এটা হচ্ছে অ্যাকসেপ্টেবল ইলেকশন নিয়ে, গ্রহণযোগ্য একটা নির্বাচন নিয়ে। তো আমার আর্টিকেলের টাইটেল হচ্ছে এন্ডলেস চ্যালেঞ্জেস অফ অ্যাকসেপ্টেবল ইলেকশন। গ্রহণযোগ্য নির্বাচন নিয়ে অনেক ধরনের আলোচনা হচ্ছে, ইলেকশন নিয়ে অনেক আশঙ্কা তৈরি হচ্ছে রাজনৈতিক পরিমণ্ডলে, বাট নির্বাচন কমিশন অথবা সরকারের পক্ষ থেকে কি কি চ্যালেঞ্জ রয়েছে সেই বিষয়ে একটু বিস্তারিত আলোচনা করেছি। আসেন আমরা একটু পড়ি। Okay, Bangladesh is once again entering a familiar season, one where the promise of elections competes with the shadow of distrust. The Election Commission (EC) is busy outlining roadmaps, adjusting electoral laws, and updating voter rolls, but the deeper questions remain unanswered. Can an election in this country ever be truly acceptable? Can citizens expect a level playing field? Can political competition unfold without suspicion, violence, or manipulation? These questions linger louder than any official announcement. For citizens, an acceptable election is the assurance that their vote carries weight, that their choice is respected, and that the contest is genuine. For political actors, it is the confidence that rules are applied fairly and not titled towards any one side. For observers, domestic and international, মানে বলা হচ্ছে ডোমেস্টিক এবং ইন্টারন্যাশনাল বোথ অবজারভারদের ক্ষেত্রে একটা প্রযোজ্য যারা নির্বাচন পর্যবেক্ষণ করবেন, it is the perception that the exercise reflects the will of the people. These are not abstract ideals, they are the very conditions that define whether democracy is meaningful or hollow. ফাঁপা গণতন্ত্র না অর্থবহ গণতন্ত্র, এই সবকিছু প্রকাশ পায় একটা নির্বাচন কতটা গ্রহণযোগ্য এবং সেই নির্বাচনে যারা অংশ নিচ্ছে ভোটার তারা কতটা ভূমিকা রাখতে পারছে, পাশাপাশি যারা নির্বাচনে প্রতিদ্বন্দ্বিতা করছেন তাদের ক্ষেত্রে আইন এবং সুযোগ সুবিধা কতটা সমানভাবে প্রয়োগ করা হচ্ছে এবং যারা অবজারভার আছে তাদের কাছে এই নির্বাচনটা কতটা মানুষের আশা আকাঙ্ক্ষার প্রতিফলন, এই বিষয়টাই এখানে বলা হয়েছে। Given that the challenges before the EC are indeed vast, on the surface the list includes law and order situation, neutral administration, voter turnout, registration of new parties, updating boundaries, and even managing the introduction of artificial intelligence in campaigns. Okay. Beneath these technical items, however, lies a far more fundamental obstacle, the deficit of trust. Without trust, even the most elaborate procedural safeguards collapse, and the very idea of elections as a vehicle of popular sovereignty disintegrate. Once the perception takes hold that elections are preordained spectacles, voter turnout becomes cosmetic and legitimacy of governance shrinks to the confines of power, not consent. This is why the notion of a level playing field is not just a slogan, but the foundation of electoral legitimacy. In a context where state machinery often bends towards the powerful, neutrality is not given but a test. Neutrality of the administration, security forces, political officials, and the media are indispensable. Yet, neutrality cannot be legislated into existence. It cannot be declared into reality by adding new clauses to an electoral code or including new forces under the law. It must be demonstrated in practice through conduct that convinces both parties and voters that the rulers will not be selectively applied. The EC has spoken of revising the placement of polling stations, publishing draft lists for public scrutiny, and orienting youth towards the electoral process through repeated voter poll updates. These are constructive steps, but they remain peripheral if the deeper crisis of political consensus remains unresolved. No matter how carefully stations are selected and how many observer groups are registered, elections will still falter if the competing parties do not agree on the basic rules of engagement, which is very true. মানে আমার লেখা সত্যি তো হবেই, যেটা আমি বিশ্বাস করি এটাই তো। Okay. The absence of harmony among parties is not merely unfortunate, it is dangerous. When mistrust defines politics, elections risk turning into violent showdowns rather than democratic contests, যেটা আমরা বছরের পর বছর দেখে এসেছি। Opportunistic actors exploit this division, engineering sabotage and intimidation and misinformation. Each disagreement becomes an opening for manipulation. Each unresolved dispute fits into broader narrative of uncertainty, and uncertainty in electoral contexts is fertile ground for unrest. The emphasis on banning the misuse of artificial intelligence in campaigns is an interesting but telling development. It suggests awareness of global challenges where technology is weaponized to distort information. But in Bangladesh's context, one might wonder whether such futuristic threats are the core concern. For decades, the tools of manipulation have been far more direct: administrative bias, intimidation, and misuse of institutions. If these traditional distortions remain unaddressed, the regulation of AI risks becoming more symbolic than substantive. Another layer of complexity comes with the promise of enfranchising large numbers of expatriate citizens for the first time. The interim is commendable, recognizing the contribution and rights of a vast diaspora community. But practical questions are sobering. How will their votes be verified, counted, and safeguarded against suspicion? In a country where even domestic polling stations attract allegations of manipulation, extending the process overseas without ironclad transparency may create more doubts than confidence. The recurrent focus on law and order underscores another dilemma. Elections are not only simply about policing disorder. When political consensus is absent and suspicion dominates, no amount of law enforcement deployment can guarantee peace. True electoral peace comes not from battles and barricades but from trust in institutions and faith in fairness. The path to an acceptable election demands courage. It requires the EC to step beyond bureaucratic management and assert itself as an independent guardian of democracy. Political actors to temper their tactical brinkmanship with the recognition of shared national responsibility, and the administration and security forces to act as custodian of the people's will. None of these are easy, but without them, elections risk becoming mere theater. অবশ্যই আমাদের ইলেকশনগুলো থিয়েটারই, নাটক, ড্রামা, মজা লাগে। ইলেকশনের সময় যখন লাইভ করে সাংবাদিকরা, মজাই লাগে, খুব এনজয় করি। Elections are more than schedules and battles. They are moments when a society reaffirms the principle that power flows from the people. Very true. When that principle is undermined, the cost is immeasurable. The erosion of trust cannot be repaired overnight. The collapse of credibility cannot be mended by technical fixes. The humiliation of compromised institutions cannot be avoided by silence. Only integrity, neutrality, and courage can restore faith. An acceptable election in Bangladesh is not a luxury. It is an existential necessity. Without it, the promise of democracy fades further into cynicism. With it, however fragile, a foundation can be rebuilt. The choice rests not only with the EC but with all actors who claim to believe in democracy. The people have waited too long for their votes to matter. Another failure would not just betray them, it would betray the very idea of a republic.